Hey, do you believe in manifestation? I do. I had a vision board. Like, all right, so I've been in Georgia for it's going on 9 years, and in my old town, I had I had a vision board. I had a Tesla on my vision board, um, and like I really was studying it heavy, and I'm a big manifester right now. I believe, Um, Man, I had a black Tesla, and I'm in a black Tesla right now. You know, I had a white one before. Let's see, a nice house, nice clothes, you know, uh, abundance mindset, and I really believe that I've manifested that. Now, I am manifesting a $229 million lottery win that I'm not ashamed or afraid to talk about because I really truly believe that I am going to win $229 million or more, because I've given it to myself and I accept that. You know what I mean? I feel like that I have manifested like happiness, healthiness, safety, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I manifested my new job, like, you know what I'm saying? And I manifested my previous one. Um, I think that there was a combination with my other job where I feel like I manifested it, but also I prepared myself with it. And I spoke recently in another video about how I felt like I manifested my Falcons game, and in that, I really feel like that I was like, you know what, I want this, and really didn't put no pressure on it, and I feel like that's with life too, where you'd be like, you know what, I want this, but I'm not going to put no pressure, and I'm good either with it or without it. You know what I mean? And that's how I've been. It's so funny because I've noticed that when I don't try like to be super nice to people and stuff like that, especially at work now, that like more people are like, hey, how's it going? How are you today? Something going on with you? I'm like, no, I'm just working. you know? And so that's why I was like, kind of like the no pressure in life, because I really truly believe that I can have anything that I want, and that, faith without works is dead. So, I'm not saying that, okay, you sit there and manifest something and don't go out there and do it or pursue it, because I'm like, for my $229 million, I know, okay, specifically, I'm going to play when it's 229 million or more, right? So that's me leaning towards like, oh, I'm just setting myself up for success. You know what I mean? And let's see. And there's other like I'm going to manifest my trip to Egypt, my week stay in Puerto Rico, and what it is that like, if you don't believe it, like, if that makes sense, I don't think you're going to ever achieve it, because Napoleon Hill, like I was heavy on Napoleon Hill when I was in Virginia, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, it was like that burning desire, and I was like, you know what? When I move to Georgia, I want to have 10 grand. I want to have a nice house. I want to have everything prepared, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And my family had helped me move and stuff. So, and then ever since, I've just been on my grind, doing what I got to do. But I definitely think that, with manifesting, you can manifest negative things and bad things. I really do believe that there's power in the tongue, you know? And so that's why there is power in the tongue. That's why I watch what I say. I don't even like telling people good morning because it has the word morning in it. I would just be like, good day, or happy week, or not week, but excuse me, like happy Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Happy Monday, happy Friday, because I do believe there's power in the tongue, and I think, like, because listen, right now I'm Muslim, if that even matters, but I grew up in Christianity, so it's like I may refer to like both the Quran, but I'm a seeker of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to that, and I'm not really too mystical or esoteric. I do believe in reality, but also I believe in the seen and unseen, and how they say that human beings can only see certain parts of the light spectrum. So I'm like, yo, I'm trying to keep my third eye open and my brain healthy and safe and happy and wealthy, you know what I'm saying, in my thought process of being a winner right now, that I am rich, that I honestly can have anything I want, you know what I'm saying, and also having the understanding that I do have limited knowledge, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe even limited belief, but I believe that, opportunities always come to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? As long as God give me the strength and energy and the power and this moment in this planet. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's just me talking about manifestation. I really do believe in it, and I'll watch some manifestation coaches on YouTube, like shout out, what is the Power of I Amness? My God, what's the brother's name? Oh my God, Nero. There we go, Nero, Napoleon Hill. Let's see. You know, I do read and listen to some of their knowledge that they got up on the topic, but I really just be like, okay, if I want something like, you know, even with relationships, it's like I had an abundance mindset back in the day where I was like, you know what, I want to date more, and you know what I'm saying, I'm going to attract a quality woman, and I'm like, okay, I know what I want, and then when the opportunity arises, I arise with the situation, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what opportunities where, you know, it's like, all right, I've had like posters up in my old house where I would be like, I'm making 150K a year, you know what I'm saying? And so that was a goal where I was like, okay, I want to make 150K a year, but there it is. It's like I don't have the knowledge, or you know what I'm saying, I haven't put myself around people, and then that's where I have to sit back and be like, okay, you know, there is negative talk, and then there's like the reality part where it's like, okay, I know for a fact, because we all have the knowledge, honestly. I think that at a certain point, you have the knowledge, and that sometimes we get analysis paralysis where I just need to search for one more idea, one more, you know, technique, you know, and I'm like, man, no, you have the knowledge now. So that's why I've been like kind of not really watching too many of those manifestation channels, because I was like, okay, just be present in the moment and know that right now is the most important, you know what I'm saying? And that you know, you really truly have to give it to yourself, because I was like, with the vision board, I was like, yo, I'm gonna have it, like, and I have my vision board with my $229 million. I got a photo. I made me a little, you know what I'm saying, check with the Powerball $229 million winner, and it had the name of the company that I brought up, and I've, you know, studied on who I'm going to reach out to, and you know what I'm saying, I already know I'm going to take the annuity payments, you know what I'm saying, just pay me for the rest of my life, I don't need all that bread, you feel me? So, you know, but yeah, but other than that, there's other things, and I always, you know, have a positive mindset. I don't know if that has to do with anything, you know, whether you're negative or positive. I just think that it's super important also. You know how everything has a part in it. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a piece to a puzzle, you know, so it could be, you know, your negative energy or positive energy, but there is terrible people out there with very high positions, and there's great people with very high positions. So, you know, it's the balance of the universe. And am I rambling? Pardon if I am. I just, you know, it's one of those topics that I really enjoy, you know, and that, you know, I used to watch a lot of it like, man, how can I make this, you know, lottery happen? There was plenty of times it's gotten up to 200 million and more, you know, but also I was like, I'm so gung-ho. I was gung-ho on it. Like, man, it's really important that I get this, because my living situation was crazy. I had lost my gig, and, you know what I'm saying, broke up with my ex, and then, you know, just my other car got repoed. I had to file bankruptcy. But then, you know, I also believe that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? I eventually got the black Tesla that was on my vision board. You know what I'm saying? I've not been homeless. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm no longer at that place. I got a new job. So that's why I was like, okay, at those points, at the time I had a job, I didn't have to think about it. You know what I'm saying? I got content. So it's like, I wasn't making 150 on my last job, but I'm like, okay, if I really wanted that, you know what I'm saying? I got to make that happen. And then that intention and that burning desire, it's, you know what I mean? Get mixed in there, and I'll be making that, you know, but it's like, it has to be something like you breathe, like breathing is essential. Breathing is essential. So it's like our goals and our manifestations has to be essential. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, no, there's no doubt, you know what I'm saying? And I'm putting in effort. And, you know, money's easy to come by. So that's why I'm like, that's why I play. I'm getting that bread, but at the same time, I'm getting this bread out in these streets too, you feel me? So that I know I can value dollars when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, getting a lump sum of money, because I was raised in the streets, in the projects, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm articulate, you know what I'm saying, I'm fairly wise and smart. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck it. I'm brilliant, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I make shit pop. I'm a hustler. They customers. So anyway, my bad. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, talk your shit, K. You feel me? But yes, I do believe in manifestation, and I am going to be $229 million richer plus sooner. I already have it. It's in my bank account now, you know, type energy. And so I you know, people be like, look at me like, you got bread, you got a nice car. I'm like, you know what? You're right. And so, you're right. I am. And I'm handsome too. So, yeah. That's what I'm like, man. Like, keep your head on straight. Stay focused. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. And just like, and that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? More than ever. Like, listening to myself. Loving me more. Like, all of these, like, I feel like that my energy and my love is like the sun. You get too close to it, you get burned. You feel me? But if you're at the right, like, distance, you feel me? Then, like, the earth is at the right distance from the sun. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking at the clock. I think we said we were gonna be out here too late, you feel me? But, you know, I just love the outside, and so that just lets me know about my new crib. And I'm manifesting my new crib too. Like, I got a vision for it. I got the vision for it, you feel me? Like, I want a house, and I want my own space, and I want to be able to see the stars at night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take my telescope out there. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope. But if not, I'll take a nice, classy apartment. You know what I'm saying? Not too high. Maybe first floor type shit. You know what I'm saying? With a little balcony type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or second floor. You know, I'm afraid of heights, so I don't want to be on the third plus. No, thank you. I remember I went to a hotel on vacation, and it was like, this is too high. And then we went down to like 3 floors. This is too high. Like, the fucking elevator was like glass, and I was like, oh shit, bro. Yeah. But yeah, so if we ever go somewhere, it's gonna be on land, baby. They'd be like, what kind of house you want? I want a ranch style. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a ranch style. I don't want too many floors and shit, bro. It's like, I don't know what's going on up there. You know, I don't know why is that. Is that probably traumatic? Some shit I gotta deal with because I don't want. No, I just like the style. You know what I'm saying? Long ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when my $229 million plus check deposits, you know, that's the type of house I want. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of land in the country, so I can look up at the stars. I would have a country house so I can look up at the stars. Build like a whole telescope situation back there, like with a big telescope that you could look out, and also like look. You know, I won't do that gesture anymore, but you get what I'm saying. And then have the screens on that big. Have technology like pictures taken, and then like it automatically, like, you know, makes the pictures look with color and stuff. Y'all get it. That's how they be doing with NASA and shit. But yeah, I don't know how we got on that topic, but yeah, you know. Yeah, just enjoying the moments, and, you know, back to manifestation. It's like, you see how I could see that. I could see myself there looking through the telescope with my family, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because I feel like that I may have manifested someone back to my life, but also I think that maybe I wasn't ready, they weren't ready, and it's like, when you manifest in people, you know what I'm saying, you need to make sure that you is right, you know what I'm saying, because if you don't have a solid foundation, you can't build a house upon that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with people that you attract, because I know for a fact, bro, like, I'm an empath, so I feel people's energy, and I'm a sponge too, and I gotta stop that shit because I immediately, like, you know, just can absorb or feel energy. So, you know, I'm working on building my protection from that, you know what I mean? But what was my point on that? I don't know, but here, give me a second. Okay, I just took a second. But yeah, man, I feel people's energy, so I tried to, so when I manifested that person back, like, it was imbalanced. It like, when I did, I should have thought about more about them being ready. You know what I'm saying? Like that, seeing them as a ready person and not like, you know. But if someone's not gonna talk, they're just not gonna talk. You know, like, and sometimes that's how it is. You know, but at the same time, I think that like if you think about how the world spins or the way that the earth travels through the solar system, you really can't see it. It's relative to your perspective on things. And yeah, so keep manifesting, keep knowing what you want, because that's how you're going to get it. And keep going out there and getting it, because you already have it, because you give it to yourself first, you know? And so, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. My friends, my family, I love y'all. Everybody else, I see you in a while, crocodile. Peace.